Hello and welcome in everybody. So today we are talking about, as you saw, my priorities and what some things that might help you decide your priorities in a game. So this right here is my favorites. This is what I'm here working on. So as you'll see, Demona, boom, right up there, just a little bit away from tier 8. I've just finished getting off Sally as my tier 8 character, so I've got 2 more chosen left, Horn King and Olaf. They are still priorities for me, but I'm taking a little side mission. We're getting Demona to tier 8, and then we're getting Xanatos. So my farm, he hasn't quite been out 1 week yet, and this is my progress in 1 week. I have used a lot of my daily income of gems. I redirected it towards getting Xanatos shards from Grand and from his villains tokens. And since we had a 2 times, I was like, okay, yep, the perfect time. Went all in, going for it. So those are my 2 priorities. And the reasons why they are my priorities over Olaf and Horn King is because I got to the stage with my roster that even if I were to have all my sorcerers chosen done, I'm going to be scratching the character pool of usable characters in the raid to actually get the damage that I need to with having the extra characters. And of course, gargoyles. Like, it's been one of my favorite just waiting things. When I first picked up the game and saw Demona, and I was like, yes, I mean, there's hope for getting Goliath and Brooklyn and Hudson and everybody else. And here we go, Xanatos, Demona, and now we have Goliath. So that is what I'm looking at here. I do have Goliath unlocked. He's just sitting on down here, and he will be a priority moving forward. But for now, it's just Demona and Xanatos is going to be my priority for now. And once I've got them done, I'm going to go and probably do Olaf. I'm considering Olaf because once I've got these 2 done, I've probably got enough attackers that I don't need to have Horn King up for raids, and then that's going to allow me to finish these characters off, do Olaf, and then I can just continue to move on to whoever else that I need. Then we have sitting here all of the characters needed to get Maleficent, so Maleficent is there as a 5-star. I need to tier 8 my Gaston, my Yzma, and Namari, but the thing that's holding me back, why I didn't go all in on this, is because I'm still limited by the Namari shards. I've got to wait for her event to come back, or if they make her farmable, which I have a feeling they might be in the near future. Just putting that out there, I have a feeling that might be the case in the near future, since she was one of the limiting characters on this. So I do have the other villains already tier 8, which is great for me, but then my heroes were not. So my Mulan was a tier 6 before, so I've just taken her up to tier 7. I want to get her. She's going to be my first hero to tier 8 because I want to use her in my princess team for raids, for PvP and all that. So she's going to be my priority that way after I've done those other 3. And then moving on down the list and then pick up on the Kronks and the Robin Hood and Mickey and the rest. I did consider doing Chip as my adventurer for the Gargoyles Tower, but I'm just gonna wait and see. I've taken Barley up. He used to be on my list, so he's now tier 8 because I had the gear sitting there. I was like, I might as well just do it. So I've got Moana, Barley, need 1 more adventurer. Maybe I might do Chip if I get him there in time, or we should just have to wait and see how this part goes. And then Frollo, he's still sitting there like, just, oh, use me, but I can't get to that yet. So that's kind of where my priorities are at now. That's my progress. So hopefully, let's see how the events run. But one of the big reasons why I'm wanting to prioritize the Gargoyles, not just because it's one of my favorites, things to watch back in the day. One of the things got me hyped for this game, but it's a tower. And if you max these characters, you're going to be maximizing your gear fortnightly that's coming in. So you're going to be maximizing all those rewards that are coming in from that, get all the gear, and that's going to help me get all these other characters done. If I didn't, I would be 1 tower down on the weekly cycle, and I'll end up suffering because of that. So even though I'm putting and prioritizing them first, it's both strategic as well as it's going to help me in the long run. So I need extra characters. Okay, let's get these extra characters. Let's get them so I can get extra gear for everybody else, and then I can help push everybody else through and have them there at no time. I should be churning through about 1 or so tier 8 per week with the raids and everything else that are going on and all the other events. So if that is the case, Demona should be ticked off the list very, very shortly. I'm like just 1 or 2 little pieces of gear away, and then I'll be into the next one. So that is where I'm sitting at. Hopefully that has helped you guys a bit with the way I think and the way I prioritize characters and events. These are pretty much the only events that I have left to grind towards. Let's go and have a look at the bottom of my roster. So this is my top of my roster, and then I still don't have a tier 9. I've got lots of the gear for it. I'm held back a little bit by essences, so just because I'm needing to prioritize gear tier 8s, but I do want to prioritize them to get my gear tier 9s because I'm gonna need some. So anyway, this is like the top half of my roster. It's gonna be nice. I finished off with the big old pink cuddly bear, which is nice. Hey, thanks for the follow, Darth. And for anyone else who's watching on YouTube, if you want to catch me live, link in the description below for my Twitch if you want to come on, hang out, and check this all out live. So this is kind of where I'm sitting with my tier 8s. And then just emptying out here. So there's my barley that I've got up from my other adventurer. And then it's all down there. I was like, there's characters in here I'd love to get, but we are going all the way down here to the bottom to see where my progress is in the rest. As we're going to see soon, we're going to have a few more of these other characters in CC with Pan and Wendy, which is going to be awesome. Pan, Wendy, Smee is what I'm guessing. And with them being available in CC when the new CC mode ticks over, that is going to be amazing. But until then, like I am limited in my other adventures to get Raya, to get make the most out of Namari. So hopefully by doing all of these things, this is going to help just top it all off, finish it all off. My Chip and Dale for the Rescue Rangers to get Gadget they've all been limited, but now that I can get Chip up, I should be able to get Dale up, and then so on and so forth. The overflow will start to happen. So that is definitely where I'm sitting at the moment. So let me know how you guys are going in the comments below, and we will see you all down there.